Welcome to an ASA Breaking News special webinar. My name is Tony Molla. I'm ASA's Vice President of Industry Relations, and we just got some information on the lubricant price increases. And we've asked Jason Thomas, from one of our ASA benefit provider business consultants for our Chevron program, to come and talk about what he's seeing in the market right now. We think this is very important information for our members. So without further ado, Jason, welcome to the webinar, and thanks for your time today.
Hi, Tony. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you calling me up and asking to present some information, so I'll be happy to do so.
Perfect, perfect. Well, I've just given you the screen. I see your slide, so let's dive right into it. Tell us a little bit about what you just sent us.
Sure. You know, we just want to talk a little bit about some industry trends, especially related to pricing. So first of all, my name is Jason Thomas. I'm a business consultant for Chevron. My contact information is on the screen if you would like to get a hold of me or talk about the strategic partnership that Chevron and ASA has as a benefit provider. But let's talk about what's happening in the market, what's happening with pricing. And so there is a website out there or a newsletter, and it's called Jobbers World. And the link you can kind of see on the screen. I would highly suggest anyone that is kind of in our field to subscribe to this newsletter. They publish things that are very relevant to you and may affect even your bottom line. They kind of give you ideas on industry trends. It is a third-party, non-biased company that kind of lays it all out on the line, right? So it's not Chevron saying, hey, we're coming to you. Like, this is a third-party company saying this is what every oil company out there is doing. They see, okay, here's some price spikes, or they'll let you know that urea is going up or whatever it might be. And so an informed customer or an informed operator is a great operator. And that's what we would want or what we would recommend everybody to do. So according to Jobbers World, this came out today or yesterday, I forget which one, but I put a snippet of it on the screen, and we're looking at a third round of price increases. We can see since December, pricing has gone up, base oil pricing has gone up 3 times. You can kind of see on here that some of the smaller companies are kind of announcing first. They can't afford to wait. So they're kind of coming out and saying, hey, we're announcing our price increases. We're going up 15, 16%, whatever it might be. Chevron itself has not announced yet. I'm sure that we would probably follow suit, and we're not far behind, but that hasn't, come out yet. So, but, as an ASA member, you have a strategic partnership with Chevron. So we're here to help provide some industry insights on trends and what's going on in the market. And that's kind of what we're doing today. So the market was, very dynamic in 2020, as you all probably know. And it appears we're staying consistent with that, if not trying to top it here in 2021. So what's causing this third round, right? So the market dynamics are impacted by increases in raw materials. The metal for the drums that we keep the oil in are actually increasing. We see the packaging increasing, and also transportation costs are going up again. But as we look at this, it breaks it out by all the oil companies. So, you can, if you're subscribed to this is sent to you via email, and you can look at Chevron, Valvoline, Exxon, Phillips 66, Warren Oil, whatever it might be. You can kind of see it across the board. And I like supplying this to, my customers directly, because I don't want to be, I often come across sometimes as a bad guy because I'm always increasing your oil price, right? Then you have to pass on to your customers aren't happy. And, for me, I want them to know, hey, this is something that it's industry wide. This is nothing that I'm doing to you just in particular, or I'm trying to, increase profits or anything. Like, we're trying to keep up with the increased cost of goods sold to us. And unfortunately, we kind of have to pass it along. So this is something that just shows the industry. The next slide I kind of want to show you is just a quick, brief impact of cost of goods sold. This is something that we saw in February, and you've got the net increase on the left, and where you can see the additives and the base oil, how their prices went up considerably from December into January and February. But that is all I have, Tony. Is there any questions or anything that you may have?
I do. I have a couple of questions. Real quick, you had talked about the main driver of the increases being basically the price of goods that you use going up. Is that something that you think is going to continue through the end of 2021 and maybe into 2022, or is there a chance that what goes up must come down or may come down?
um, I think that both of those statements are true. I think that it's hard for me or for us to predict what's going to happen. We can only look at this snapshot in time. We see cost of goods going up. I don't see any decline in that soon. But I also know if you look at oil prices historically, you can kind of see a cyclical motion where things go up and then they come down. And then as supply increases, or demand increases, and that fluctuation of things, the price goes up and down. So it's something that is around to stay for at least the time being, but I can't really say for sure.
Hmm. Well, as you say, usually this is a supply issue that is driving prices up. Now it seems like it's more of a materials issue, as you had mentioned. So increasing supply would actually increase your materials cost, wouldn't
It would it would help have more supply. I know that we've had some issues lately with the storms around Texas and different things that have hurt production just due
it?
to other base oil providers being able to supply
Mm-hmm.
enough product. But if we get that ramped up, they should be back online here soon.
Perfect. Well, Jason, I want to thank you for your time today. We certainly appreciate Chevron and you both as being partners of ASA. You guys have a great program for our members. And please keep us informed. This is very valuable information for our members. Please keep us informed as we go forward when you see any changes, and we'll look forward to talking with you down the road.
Yes, sure thing. I will do. And if any of you all are interested in contacting me or becoming a customer of Chevron to take part of that benefit of having that strategic partnership with ASA and Chevron, my contact information is on the screen. It is jasonthomas@chevron.com. Or you may reach me on my cell. It's 502-297-2821. And Tony, thank you for having me.
Oh, Jason, thank you very much again for your time. We really do appreciate it. And again, we'll look forward to catching up with you down the road. This is great stuff. Keep it coming.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.